Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on another team from the MAC, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Central Michigan's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, it'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Emmanuel. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the returner will be brought down. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Broncos line up to punt it away. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll go to the counter play. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Wolf. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Nixon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This offense has a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
This is a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And the Broncos brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. On the move, it's Buckley. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Offense with jumbo personnel. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Power football with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Movement here from the tight end. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Broncos are on the move.
That's a 41-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll ride his man on the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Makes his connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They'll go to the ground. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. Still looking. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
The toss to the outside. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the tailback. Able to get one down to the 15. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second.
Second down.
Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Snags it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Kent State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 17 over Akron. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Coming after him. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said, football is a game of inches, and guess what? based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Got room at the 35. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, he's loose. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Here's the give off the left side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll try the run. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the Chippewas want to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets a block. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's Davis. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. They move the tight end all over. The give to the single back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll give it to the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Inside a minute to go here in the third. On second down, they'll take to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run for it on third and short. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. caller now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Give to the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for a block. It's Davis. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Gets open down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Emmanuel. Throws to the wideout. Oh, picked off. Looking for more room. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground with the back. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Oxford for some time. They're up by 22 over Northern Illinois. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets away from one. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. The flag is down. Let's check the call. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The Chippewas want to pick up the tempo.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that 4th down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They want that clock to run.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. A 3rd and long coming up here. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score. Western Michigan, 17. Central Michigan, 3.
First order of business here, don't give up a big return, then the defense just has to keep them out of the end zone. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking to pass. It's Emmanuel. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.